Hi mummies, hi, welcome back to my channel. Okay, I'm super excited to have you back. This is Chinwe. So brace yourselves, grab your cup of coffee, your drink, whatever you have. Grab your cup of drink and your snack, okay, your plate of snack, and get ready for this story. A woman had a baby, and then a few hours shortly after she had the baby, she went for her wedding. So I'm just wondering, two main events in one day. So that's what I want to dive into. Okay, so if this is what you want to listen to, if this is what you want to see, sit back and enjoy the rest of the video. And before that, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Okay. So as I was saying, I saw this video. I'm going to put it somewhere, okay, so that you'd see the clip. Okay, it's just a short clip of a woman who just had a baby, and then shortly after that she had a white wedding on the same day. In fact, it was just like a few hours interval, maybe 4 to 5 hours interval. So there were lots of controversial comments on the post from where I saw it on Instagram, and I just wanted to come out here and share it with you to know what you think about it. And I will also share mine, of course. I'll share my 2 cents as well, okay? And then we'll deliberate in the comment section if you have anything to say about it. So for me, I think I'm going to start with the positives first of all. For me, I feel like, okay, she's celebrating 2 life milestones, right? 2 major life milestones at the same time. Because I know that most mothers, I know I'm speaking in the minds of many mothers when I say that the day they have their baby is the happiest day, or the day they have their babies are the days that they have their babies are the happiest days of their lives, depending on how many kids they have and all that. So for this woman, I know the day she had that baby must have been the happiest day of her life, bar none, okay? And then that's the same day that she's having her wedding, which is also another happy occasion. For some people, it's also the happiest day or one of the happiest days of their lives. So this is celebrating 2 major milestones on the same day, okay? So it's a win-win at the end of the day. So yeah, so I feel like that's a win, okay? Then another thing is personal choice and flexibility. It's her choice. So when people were saying, oh, why did she have to do that and all that, I was a bit wondering why people would be drinking Panadol on top of the headache of another person. It's not like they are completely wrong, okay? I'll still get to the part where I'll talk about the negatives, okay? But I just felt like it's her life at the end of the day. You can't really be the one to tell her how to live her life. Excuse me. She decided that she wanted it that way. I'm very sure it wasn't imposed. I'm very sure like it was of her own violation. Like I don't think anybody would just come and force you to do that sort of, make that sort of decision. Okay, your wedding day, it must have been something that they deliberated, they sat together and decided to do together. Even seeing her countenance and everything on that day, you see that she was happy, which means that it was her choice. Okay, so for the fact that it's her choice, I think it should be respected. Yeah, people should respect that. Some of the comments I saw on the post were not necessary. Because another thing is flexibility. If she feels she's able to handle it, why not? If not, she's able to handle having a baby and then a few hours after that going for her wedding. I'm not saying the reason why she can't have that. Number 3 on my list for the positives is efficiency and time management. So what do I mean by that? Efficiency. Does she have what it takes to do both at the same time when it comes to if you're having the resources, having the money, the logistics, everything? If she does, or if they do, why not? Okay, if she thinks she's strong enough, why not? And then time management, of course, to save time, okay, because she's killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So she's achieving both at the same time or on the same day. So you know, so it's managing her time better as well for her. So I feel like if she's able to do it, she's in a better position to know if she can do it, then good luck to her. That's how I see it, okay? So that's it for the positives. Now coming to the negatives, I have 3 points, okay? So the first would be the health and well-being, of course, and that's what a lot of people were saying, and I understood from their perspective, you know, because they're looking out for her and everything. Health and well-being. Now, you just had a baby, and if you've had a baby, you know how tasking, you know what a Herculean task that is. You just had a baby. In fact, when people have babies and come out of the labor room or favor room or whatever, people always tell them in Igbo land, in Igbo tradition, I don't know if it's like that everywhere, but in Igbo land they tell them welcome. They tell them no, and no means welcome, because it's like you've gone on a journey to the land of the dead, the land of In fact, I don't even know. And then you come back. So people tell you welcome. They're not just welcoming the newborn baby, they're welcoming you as well, because it's not an easy journey. And then she does that. A few hours after that, with all the stitches, probably with all the pains everywhere, and all the dizziness, because something came out of her. She's very, she's still very vulnerable and all. And then she goes ahead to have a wedding, which is another very big event on the same day. It's all about health. No matter how she may think she's really strong, but I didn't really see the need for her to fix it within such close interval. I just felt maybe she should have given that space on. All right. And then she also had the fact of her mental health. Mothers that go through postpartum depression, their mothers that go through mental health issues just because they've had a baby, and then her coming out of that, something that's Herculean, and moving into something else that's also as Herculean. Well, I wish her well, and I believe that she's fine, she's stable. That's why she decided to venture into it. But of course, welcome to Nigeria. But it won't stop our shine. We have to move on, right? Okay, so the next one is emotional stress. How would she have been able to handle it? She just had a baby, for crying out loud. That baby would be demanding, looking for food. She would even be sleep deprived, and then she's going that way, in that state of mind, and then she's going into to get ready for her wedding, and all. How, it's not really going to be that easy for her. But then again, who am I to judge? She knows better, and I feel like maybe she's not too stressed or something. She may handle it better. And someone argued that okay, maybe she had the baby via CS and to be less stressful. But for me, I don't know. I've not had a baby via CS, but I feel like it's the same thing. You had a baby, whether it's CS or natural birth, they're the same. It's the same stress you still go through, and at the end of the day, and then you come out and the emotional stress is just a whole lot. So that's one of the disadvantages of that decision. And then the last on my negative list would be attention split. Her attention will be divided. She's thinking about the baby. She can't be in that wedding and concentrate. So they may tell her to give a toast, and then she's making a toast to the baby at home, because I don't know how you just had a baby. You've not even cuddled your baby. You've not stayed with your baby for some time, You've not had that contact with your baby, and then leaving your baby in the care of another. You're going for your wedding. That person you're leaving your baby in the care of, are you so confident and do you trust that person completely to take good care of that baby? If you truly love that person and trust the person completely to take care of your baby, shouldn't that person have been, or shouldn't you have wanted that person to be an important part of your wedding, which is also another significant part of your life? And then, all those things. Okay, if you had let out with your mom, does it mean that your mom won't be a part of the wedding? If you had let out with your nanny, how well do you trust a nanny to be with a newborn baby? Well, but at the end of the day, it's still her life. So, yeah. But at the end of everything, at the end of it all, we still need to raise a toast to this lady, because she deserves all the accolades. I don't think she's trying to prove a point. I don't think she's trying to prove anything. Maybe it just happened. Maybe it was just serendipity. Maybe it was just coincidence, I feel. Okay, maybe she didn't know that, how they give you your due date and then you have your plus or minus 2 weeks. So maybe she was still expecting her baby to come in maybe the following month or something. And then her wedding, of course, will take place today. And her wedding gown would have concealed the pregnancy comfortably and all that. But then it didn't happen that way for her, because man proposes and God disposes. Okay, so all in all, I hope it ended well for her. I'm sure the baby, I want to believe that it ended well for her, and I wish her the best. So share your ideas, share your thoughts, okay, in the comment section. What do you think about it? Okay, someone having a baby on the same day and still having her wedding on that same day. Is this something you would like to try out if you've not done so, or is this something that you would advise someone to do? Why or why not? So share with me in the comment section, okay? And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.